Today I'm going to talk about mental health. So it's basically for parents' mental health, and the reason behind this topic is this week is Mental Health Awareness Week. So uh, it's very important for all of us to know and how to take care of our mental health so that it will not affect on our children. That's why I have chosen this topic. So let me talk a little bit about myself. My name is Rhuta Bhide and I'm a child counselor, neuro-linguistic master practitioner and parent coach. Since last 12 years, I have been working with children and parents on various parenting related concerns, and my main motto is to make all children talkative, and for this reason I have started Mothers and Kids. So Mothers and Kids is basically dedicated for parenting related services, and in Mothers and Kids we provide our counseling sessions to parents. We arranged webinar sessions. We have our parenting programs, which we call Smart Parenting Program for parents, and of course we work for speech and language delay children, ASD children, and ADHD children. So this is all about Mothers and Kids. Astha has already shared Mothers and Kids Facebook page link, so don't forget to like Mothers and Kids Facebook page as well. Okay, so let me start with today's topic. Before we start with today's topic, I would like to start with a few examples of my clients. So first example is one client of mine from US. She started telling me that my son started hitting habit. So I don't know from where he get this habit, and I was like, okay, fine. And then she said that I felt very bad, especially when his teacher said that your son is hitting other kids. I said, okay, so do you hit your child? So she said, yes, nowadays I am having a very hectic schedule, and sometimes he doesn't listen to me. So of course I feel angry, and out of that anger, whenever he doesn't listen to me, I hit him, like, just go, leave. I said, okay. So this is the first example. Now second example is, I have one more client from Malaysia, and the parents used to fight a lot in front of a child. So as a parent, they were having a lot of stress. They were having a lot of family issues, some economic problems as well, and they used to fight in front of a child. A child initially started saying that no, you are not supposed to fight. She initially used to try that parents will not fight and all those things. She tried actually as a small 3-year-old child, but slowly she started going in her own shell. The small 3-year-old child started going into her own shell, and she stopped responding to the fights of those those parents. She stopped responding to the name. She stopped giving eye contact, and of course she went in her own shell. Now the third example. I hope this third example many of you can relate. So nowadays, this is the recent example I would like to give you. So the parents are working from home. Mother and father both are working from home, and they are working for almost 10 hours, 11 hours, right, from morning till night. And as both parents are working from home, it's little bit a tough job for them to handle their 2-year-old toddler. Now, as soon as they open their laptop, a toddler is coming. Toddler wants to type on that laptop. Toddler wants to hear all those things. So they are getting disturbed, and of course then the fights started, that I'm having work right now, just look at our son, you look at our son. Then, though I gave them some options, but still they are not uh, doing, they are still having difficulty to handle that situation. And slowly they are unable to focus in their work, as well as they are unable to focus, or they are unable to give their 100% to your child. So at the end, they both started feeling that, okay, I'm unable to give my 100% to my child, and they feel bad about it. And so these are the three examples. I would like to say that all of us are having some kind of stress or some kind of emotional feelings. Example is, right now I am in a good mood, right now I am in a happy mood, but that doesn't mean that I will never be sad. That doesn't mean that I will never be angry. Of course, it's an emotion. So we are going to show these emotions, and it is very important to show these emotions for you as well as for your child. But it's very important how we are showing those emotions and how we are handling that emotion, especially in front of our children, because your child is watching you by 7. Children up to 6 years are very much good at imitation, and they are imitating your each and everything. They are imitating the way you walk, they are imitating the way you talk, they are imitating the way you are looking at somebody, they are imitating the way you are talking with somebody, even on the phone call. They are looking at you when you are cooking or doing some daily chores. And every now and then a child is trying to copy you. Okay, so that's why I said that children are good at imitation at this age. So we have to be very particular while delivering our emotions, while showing our expressions, and while saying words, because children are very much receptive at this age. So they are going to absorb each and everything from you. Okay, so the next point is, uh, nowadays in this COVID-19 situation, we all are feeling depressed, sad, tensed, and because we came across with so many bad news, a few articles, or we are missing, we are losing our loved ones. Some are losing their loved ones, or some are hospitalized, some are having corona. So it's everywhere. Apart from this, some are facing with workload, some are facing with financial issues, but it's a very common thing, what I can say in this situation. It's not only you, but there are so many people who are facing this problem. But your child don't understand that you are having this problem, and suddenly if you are reacting for some news, or if you are reacting at some point, your child will get confused that, okay, my mom was not like that, but why she suddenly started shouting, or why she suddenly started crying, or what's wrong with her, why she is saying these words. Okay, so it's very difficult for a child to understand your emotions, and especially if your child is less than 3-year-old. So just try to take care of your emotions. Next thing is, now how to avoid. So now very important thing is, to avoid this, I will suggest you try to remove negativity from your side. Means what? Do not start your day with negative words. Start with the positive point that yes, I can do this. I am there to handle my family. I am there and I am ready and I am capable to handle this situation. Start with affirmation. It's very important to give positive energy to yourself, positive affirmations to yourself, and then only you can give this positivity to your family and to your children. So very important thing is start with the affirmative sentence. Next is, I have observed, or you must have observed this thing, that particularly from the age group of 6 months till 14 to 15 months of a baby. So that particular baby just start exploring their world. So example is that particular baby starts crawling right now, and that baby learns the first word of their life, that is no. No, you're not supposed to touch that. No, 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 get down, get down, get down. No, don't put that thing in your mouth. So this is the fact which we all parents must have gone through. So instead of that, what you are supposed to do? Instead of that, just go. I have seen a lot of mothers who just, if a child is putting anything, or if that baby is putting anything in the mouth, they just go and snatch that thing from that child's mouth, or child's hand, sorry. But instead of that, if you ask that child, can you please give me that toy back? Ask nicely. I'm sure that child will remove that toy or remove that thing from his mouth and give you, instead of just snatching. Why I'm saying this thing? Because again, children are good at imitation, and if you are snatching right now all these things, then of course your child will snatch when he will grow, because you are unknowingly feeding to that brain that if you want to get something, you have to snatch. Okay, so don't give this kind of negative stimulation to your child's brain. Okay, so I have 3 E's. Okay, E for elephant, and Shika. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, and I have received some comments. Hardeep says so true. Thank you. I will go through with all these comments later on. Okay, so now I have 3 E's. Okay, letter E's for you. These 3 E's are going to be a takeaway gift from this session. Okay, which I would like you to implement in your daily routine. Okay, these 3 E's are not only for you as a parent, but for your child as well. Okay, so as a parent, try to inculcate these 3 E's in your child. The first E is explore. E for explore. Try to explore maximum things. We have internet in our hand, so ask question to Google. Okay, Google as much as questions, okay, as you want. So try to explore different things. Try to explore your child with different things. This is very important. Why to explore? Because you will get knowledge. It's not only about knowledge, but you will get pleasure if you are exploring new things. Try to do this activity and let me know if you are enjoying it or not. Next is experience. Now it's very important. As I'm exploring something, I will try to experience. Let me give you one example. If I explore with one new recipe, okay, but I will only watch it. Most of us only watch it and then we feel that, oh yaar, it's yeah, isme to bahut work hai, there is a lot of work to do, let me do it later on, let me do it later on, today is not a good day, let me do it later on. Okay, though I have time in my hand, I have all ingredients in my kitchen, but still, let me do it later on. Okay, but instead of that, try to experiment, try to experience those recipes, or try to do those things, because only and only watching or only and only exploring will give you half pleasure, but if you are going to create something, will give you 100% pleasure. So to give the pleasure yourself, try to experience. So experience all those things. And the last E is encourage. Encourage yourself, no matter if the things are going wrong, but it's very important that from that experience you learned something, from that experience you achieved something, though no matter if the things went wrong, but you learned something that next time I will not make this mistake again. Okay, so just try to encourage yourself and your child as well. It's very important to give encouragement. Now, hi Sakshi. Now it's very important to encourage your child. Make sure that you are not bribing your child, okay? Because most of the parents get confused between bribing and encouraging. Okay, now what is the difference between bribing and encouraging? So if you are going to finish this activity, I will give you chocolate, or if you are going to do this activity, I will give you an ice cream. This is we call bribing. Okay, but wow, that's a nice drawing which you did, I really liked it. Okay, or instead of that, you can give reward to your child, but that reward can be should not be all the time the eating food or something like that. That reward can be gifting a nice book, or giving something which your child wants, or even a smile or a pat or a hug. Okay, anything can be work. Okay, so these are going to be the 3 E's which we all are going to implement. So Mrs. Diva's all members will implement these 3 E's from today itself, and we are not going to start our day from negative sentence. So start your day from tomorrow itself with affirmation. Okay, and again, I will repeat those who joined the session right now. The first E is explore, second E is experience, and the third E is encourage. Okay, it's these 3 E's are not only for yourself but also for your child. Okay, now next thing is why we all are feeling depressed and why we all are feeling stressed. Okay, why we all are getting angry? Because we have gadgets in our hands. We are watching news. We have news in our hands. 24/7, these news are affecting us. And that is why we are getting depressed, stressed. And that is why we are feeling sad. If one coronavirus news you see today and you feel that, oh, there are 5,000 plus cases in one day, oh my god, that's so bad. पता नहीं यार क्या होगा, अभी हमारे घर में भी आ जाएगा, I think I have to do this thing, I think I have to do that thing, and all these things. How to, I missed one comment. Okay, I missed some comment, but whatever comments I missed, I will message you later on, don't worry. Okay, so I was saying that we feel sad after reading or after watching those videos. So instead of that, try to avoid reading those videos and those news, especially in front of your child. Now you will say that, yeah, I don't like to read or watch those news channels, but there are people in my house who wants to watch those videos, or those who wants to, news channel, watch those news channel only. Then what is the solution for this? Try to take your child in another room, first thing. Secondly, play with your child. नहीं तो बहुत बार ऐसे भी होता है कि बच्चों को दूसरे रूम में तो लेकर गए, but what to do now? Because it's very important to play with your child. Give your attention to your child, so that though your child hurts something, it will not get affected on his mental health. Because even kids are nowadays feeling bad after listening all these kind of news. So it's very important to understand that avoid these kind of news, and avoid these kind of situations or words in front of your child. Now, next thing is to make your child's mental health better. What you can do? So of course, as we all know, I should not tell you this thing, we should avoid fighting in front of our child. Why we should avoid fighting in front of our child? Because again I will say, your child is imitating you. So your child will get that, okay, if something went wrong, I have to shout, I have to use bad words, or I have to tell my point with a very loud voice. So instead of that, though you can put your point in front of your partner in a good way, discuss those things, okay? Because I can see, I can understand that all the time it's not possible for you to wait, okay, to talk about particular topic. So instead of that, again I will say that your approach, the way you are approaching to that situation matters a lot, okay? So I have also received these kind of comments from most of my clients, that I don't know from where he heard these bad words from. I don't know why he started hitting and why he started using these words. But this is very important to understand that means I am not saying as a parent you are using bad words, but somebody may have said these words, maybe on a phone call, or maybe even the neighbors, or any of you must from any of the other person, your child must have gathered those words, okay? So it's very important to be vigilant before with our kids. So just try to understand from where your child is picking up all these things, instead of immediately reacting. Now yes, talking about this reaction is very important. Now, okay, if your child started shouting, screaming, hitting, using bad words, now what to do? This is very important. I have already given one live session on this, that how this yelling affect on child's brain and child's overall health. So please watch that video as well, which is there on Mrs. Diva's YouTube channel. So our reaction matters a lot, okay? Anger cannot be handled by an anger. So if your child is angry, okay, do not hit back. Otherwise your child will again understand that, okay, if I'm angry, I'm supposed to hit, and even my mother will hit. So again 2 घंटे का टाइम इसी में चला जाएगा. It's very bad to waste your child's valuable time. You know why? Because hi Snigdha. And you know why? Because in those 2 hours which ये सारा रोने धोने में and इसमें सब कुछ चला जा रहा है, you are not connecting your child's neurons, which is supposed to get connected at this age. So instead of that, try to give positive stimulation to your child's brain every now and then. And I'm not saying that, you know, we should not feel angry, we should not feel depressed, we should not feel sad. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that how to handle that situation is very important, especially in front of your child. And as I said that anger cannot be handled by an anger, it means that if your child is hitting, if your child is using bad words, you are not supposed to use the bad words again, or you are not supposed to hit again. Try to handle this. Okay, now at the end, I'm going to give you few tips to reduce your mental stress. Okay, because it's very important for you to understand how to reduce our mental stress, because we all get stressed at some point. Maybe it's because of work, or maybe the reason can be anything, but yes, we do get stressed out. And also very important thing is we should understand that our mental health is not only affecting on our child, but also is affecting on our health. So it's very important to understand, if we want to take care of our health, we need to take care of our mental health as well. Okay, so reaction to every situation is very important. The way you react to every situation is very important, and the way you handle your emotions is very important, because your child is imitating you. Okay, so here is my first tip for all of you to reduce your mental stress. So the first tip is doing Omkar and breathing exercises. So doing Omkar is very important on a daily basis, and it will take hardly 30 seconds. Trust me, I am not going to ask you to do a lot of things which are time consuming, because we don't have time. Okay, I know that it's very difficult, that I can understand it's very difficult for us to, you know, take out some time. So hardly it's a thing of 30 seconds, or sometimes if you feel good or better or nice, you can do this Omkar and breathing exercise for 1 minute, no problem at all. Okay, so just deep breathing and Omkar is necessary. 3 times Omkar or 5 times Omkar or 7 times Omkar you can do. And breathing, so inhaling and so inhale and like deep breathing and breathe out is important. When you feel stressed, I will suggest you that, you know, breathing and breathe out from your mouth. This will help you to, you know, make yourself calm, because breathing is very important. You know, when we get angry, when we feel angry, automatically we breathe in a faster mode, like abhi kahan pe to bhag kar aaye hai kind of breathing we do. So it's very important to handle our breathing and take care of our breathing. So do this breathing first. Second, after this breathing, meditation is very important. Those who are beginners or those who haven't started doing meditation, I will suggest you for you guys to you know, there are so many guided meditations on YouTube. So just you know, try to do those meditations, because that will be helpful for you. And those who are doing the meditation, of course you are going to continue. And it is also for those who are beginners, don't worry, you can, you know, spend hardly 5 minutes to 10 minutes for this meditation. Don't worry at all. Now the next thing is brain break. Very important thing. Now this brain break is important for you as well as for your child, especially those parents who are working from home. It's very important for you to take brain break. Now you will say that, okay, I know what is coffee break, I know what is snack break, I know what is lunch break, but what is this brain break? I never heard about this brain break. But yes, it's very important to have a brain break for you. In this brain break, you are going to do the switch activities. Example is, if you are working constantly on in front of a screen, then you can, do some physical activity, maybe walking, fast walking on a place, or do some body movements, or look at some other pictures. Pictures means not on screen, the other one, the original pictures I'm talking about. Okay, so you can do that, and all these things you can do. Basically, it as I said, it should be switched. So if your child is doing some physical activity like running, kicking ball, catching and throwing ball, playing cricket, then it should be very important for your child to make him calm slowly, and while doing this, you are supposed to switch the activity. So just to give brain break to your child now, and for yourself. Now, how long this brain break should be? It should be not more than 5 minutes. Okay, otherwise you will enjoy your brain break and you will forget your work. So don't do that. It's a break, so it should not be more than 5 minutes. Okay, and very important thing is, nowadays those who runs their own schools or their own classes, online classes are going on. So I will suggest all those owners, school owners, and those class owners who are working for children, please give your children brain breaks. It's very important to give kids brain breaks. Next takeaway is, or next tip is, planning for daily activities. It's very important to plan your day. Again, I will suggest that specifically those parents who are working from home, plan your daily activity, include this Omkar meditation, breathing, then this brain breaks in your daily activity, and of course don't forget to include those 3 E's which I have given. Okay, and the last thing is, and a very important thing is, me time. Please give yourself me time, because that is very important. Me time is not only to thing which you want to do, but me time is the thing, or the me time is the concept for all those women who are working tirelessly, and for those all people who are working tirelessly and consistently. So me time is very important, and give that me time to yourself, to do your hobbies, to do your work, and to do all those activities which you like to do. Okay, so give me time to yourself, then meditate, Omkar, breathing, planning for a day, and brain break. These are going to be the tips. And last but not the least, I will say, sleep nicely, and you will feel better, because sleep is also very important. In one more session with Mrs. Diva, I have already given the session on those points, what is your brain requirement. So that session is also there on YouTube channel of Mrs. Diva. Do check it out, that video as well, so that you will understand which things your brain needs. Okay, and these are all the things from my side. I hope you enjoyed the session, and I hope you like the takeaway, these 3 E's from my side and tips from my side. So take care of your mental health, especially in front of your child, to avoid the mental problems and the mental stress in your child as well. Okay, take care of your mental health, and your family's health. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like Mrs. Diva's page as well as Mothers and Kids Facebook page. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Take care.